What's going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about Kwame Brown, and I want to speak on some of the things I've noticed, especially over the last couple of days. Now, I took like a day or so off, didn't really make any videos, and I just kind of sat back and saw the growing number of disgruntled people, and they are quote unquote critiquing of Kwame Brown. Now, I'm a content creator. I critique the behaviors of the things that people do. For the most part, they are public figures who themselves are very critical of others. Like, you have a lot of these celebrities who are very political. They are constantly speaking on politics, the things that go on socially. They criticize people who have wrong think, right? And I criticize those people. So there's people who have critiques all around, right? I'm all for critiques. But if you really look at Kwame Brown and what he's talking about, some of the hate and the obsession that is going on with Kwame Brown now, the smear, the attacks on this man's name, I think he's actually used to it due to what he's had to go through since his start of his NBA career. But he decided to fight back against public figures who has spoken out against him in a disparaging way. But now you have content creators, you have people on social media who feel some type of way about him, particularly these modern males and these disgruntled females who are now making it their business to disparage this man's name. And they really they don't even have a good reason. I'm looking for the reason. Like, what is the reason to go at him? When I make videos about celebrities, I have multiple reasons as to why I'm making that video. Multiple. It's not just one. You can't make a video without having multiple reasons as to why you're critiquing this person. But the critiques that I'm seeing, I think, have more to do with his political ideology and how he feels socially about certain things than anything else. Because what happened is, when he had Judge Joe Brown on his platform, I think you had the liberal-minded feminist women who pretend like they're not feminists, but you are. They said it pissed them off because a guy like Judge Joe Brown is not the type of guy that they would deal with in any type of way, shape, or form, because he's the type of guy that's going to be very straightforward and he's going to tell you what he's thinking. Kwame is the same way, and women don't like that. These liberal women, especially these melanated women, they hate a free-thinking melanated man. That's why they surround themselves with these males, these weak, effeminate males who need a woman for their survival. So they tell these women everything they want to hear. These modern males, are the type of males who will critique you because you have a red pill ideology. You're going your own way. But the one thing you can't say about a red pilled man or a man who's going his own way is that he's broke, that he's living off women. But I noticed the modern males who critique men like Kwame Brown who think for themselves are usually guys who are living off some disgruntled woman who hates her life. Okay. That's why she goes out of her way to look like other women of other groups, right? Just mad and angry. They go to the workplace and they make everybody's life miserable. That's the type of women we're talking about here. They don't even have a good reason to dislike Kwame Brown. It's just they're nitpicking because they realize that even though he talks about mama's cooking, he's not one of these beta males who can be controlled and pushed around. Okay, you're not going to be able to talk to him any type of way. You're not going to be able to kick him out of the house when you get tired of him. He's not going to bend to your will. And some of these women don't like that. And they don't even like black men anyway. They don't. The time for kowtowing and bending the knee to these women are over. And I hope you modern males understand this. You modern males who go along with these women because you think you're going to win favor with them. I'm telling you right now, Those women will sleep with men like me before they ever sleep with men like you. You don't have what it takes. You're the last option. You are a beggar. You beg for these women to accept you, so you will attack a Kwame Brown. And also this too, because I'm going in. This is how I do commentary. No script. You also have to look at these guys looking for shout outs. All these guys want a shout out. Everybody want a shout out. You know, I've gotten shout out by Kwame a few times. Shout out to Kwame. Make sure y'all go subscribe to his channel. I'll put a link in the description. I'm not going to talk about Kwame unless I'm promoting. But all these modern males, they looking for shout outs. They want a shout out here. They want a shout out there. This is the type of society that we have. We have an entitlement culture. These guys are weak to the core. They don't know how to conduct themselves. That's why they're on social media begging for a father figure. Some of these guys may have saw Kwame as a father figure, you know, and they flipped on him as soon as they thought that they could gain an audience from it. Let me tell you something right now. Hating another man is not going to grow you an audience full of people that will support you. They're just there to add in on the drama. You see, this is what makes guys like me different from guys like you. I don't care who's doing better than me. I don't care what other people are doing, as long as it's not a hindrance to me. If I choose to critique it, I'm going to have multiple reasons as to why I'm critiquing it. People are fishing. They're trying to find anything and any reason to go at Kwame Brown, but none of them really make any sense. None of them make any sense. They just don't like free thinking men who's able to build a huge platform. I won't say huge, but a large, very large platform. And they're upset about this. I'm never upset at what other people do, because as long as I'm able to grow and progress and build my audience of people who understand me and respect me, I don't really care for shout outs. You know, I'm not going to be upset because you have this man whose personality and his talent for talking was able to win over so many people. Kwame Brown has won over the people he's won over because of him. Because of him. Even though he shouted me out about speaking on his Facebook video when he wasn't very big at all on YouTube, didn't really have any audience. He was, you know, a relative small channel. I don't know. And he was making videos on Facebook, I'm assuming, before that. I didn't do that video to get views. I did that video because I found his commentary to be interesting. He, to me, was a very interesting speaker. Even then, I said, you know what? If Kwame keeps this up, he's going to build a huge audience. He's going to build a huge audience. If he keeps this up, he gets on YouTube, gets monetized. He, you know, his videos get shared. He's going to become a big deal. I knew that then. That's why I did the video. Now, when he responded to Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes the first time, I did a video on that too. I didn't do that to get views. I did that because I really liked what he had to say in response to those two guys. I found him to be very entertaining. And I wanted other people to see that too, because I saw this months ago and I knew he had it in him. And that's why I made the videos. That's why I continue to make videos here and there, you know, and I'm going to continue to do so too, because, you know, the growing hate that people have for this guy is just unbelievable, you know. But like I said, I don't care. You'll be all right. Okay. Y'all gonna be all right. And you just have to understand that people like what he has to say, and people are probably going to continue to like what he has to say. No matter how many of you go at this man, he has an audience, and that audience is getting bigger and bigger, and he's going to bring more and more people on his platform. And I think that for the most part, critiquing him is fine, but have reasons, not some reason that you found to attack him on. People want to bring up certain opinions that they found to be conservative. I don't understand what especially the melanated community have against conservatism, because we are still conservative people. Look at our values. Our values are very conservative. It's just that we don't vote conservatively. But if we would do a questionnaire to figure out whether we were conservative or liberal, we'd find out that we're more conservative than we are liberal. But when you've been brainwashed to support certain people, you don't know any better. But when you are an adult, you need to do the research and figure out the truth for yourself. And you're only going to see more Kwame Browns. You're going to see more guys like him. Maybe not a lot, because ain't a lot of guys won't grow that fast. Kwame Brown just has a unique personality that was able to reach people in a way that nobody else has. You know why? Because these guys are scared. These guys are scared to tell the truth. These guys are scared to be themselves because they're afraid of getting canceled, right? They're afraid of what the women are going to say. So they toe the line and they don't grow. If you don't take risks and you don't go out there and speak the truth, you're not going to grow. You're going to be stagnant and you're going to be right where you're at, because nobody wants to hear what 5, 10, 20, 30 other people are talking have said in the way that they said it. You have to be unique. You should be in a situation where people want to listen to you. The fact is, a lot of you guys who don't like Kwame, all of a sudden, you figured out that what you've been doing hasn't worked and it worked for him. So you say, let me say the opposite of what he's saying to sort of point out how he's this, that, and the third, but you still don't gain anything. You don't gain anything. Questioning people's orientation. I mean, the only type of people that will do that is a woman. Only a woman will go that far. And that's why a lot of these women are disgruntled, dysfunctional. They can't keep a man. They're miserable. And that's only going to get worse. When you start seeing men get more and more red pilled, a lot more of you women are going to be stuck in the dating market, miserable and single, and on YouTube complaining about some guy you don't even know.